do 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 do. It's the Bad Batch, the Bad Batch. We're gonna watch the Bad Batch right now.
You belong in a museum. And technically, isn't that a crossover between Lucasfilm's properties?
Technically. Welcome back, fellow Nerferders, to our Star Wars Plus live reaction of the Bad Batch, titled
I have a Bad Batch feeling about this.
And today we gotta go on an adventure.
Don't we always go on an adventure?
Yeah, but now we're going adventure for treasure hunting. So yes, as we established in past episodes, Batch aren't doing too well right now, given they messed up the one mission, so now they're down to grunt work. So, as I theorize, they're going to have to do something significant to make up for all that loot that they lost. And it seems they're going to do that today in the episode.
Entombed.
Yes, we're going to get some good old-fashioned treasure hunting. And hopefully this will make up for the losses they sustained. And hopefully this won't get the Empire on their ass again. But who knows? Anything goes in this episode. But I do hope they get a win, though, because they really need it before, stuff really goes down. Because we know at some point, Empire shenanigans is going to show up again and things are going to get bad. So I would like a little bit more fun beforehand. Because last episode was a ton of fun. Getting to see the not pod racing and stuff. It was still great. It was a good character episode for Tech. So I'm hoping to see more of that in this new episode. So let's get started and see what happens when we go out seeking treasure. Play.
I love a good junkyard.
I love the smell of junk in the morning.
Ugh.
We'll definitely find a spare compressor here.
One man's trash is another person's sort of treasure.
Let's go sifting through the scrap and possibly get tetanus.
That's always a fun time.
Because, Omega's not wearing any gloves.
Find anything good?
Check it out.
Ooh, yeah.
You don't know what that is.
Tentacles wrap around my legs.
Oh, it's that pirate lady.
Down into the depths. I had no choice but to fend off the Octomorph.
This story changes every time.
He would notice that.
Okay. And do you know what I found? Only the Grand Crew of Novak.
They still believe anything. One compressor, as requested.
Nicely done.
That's not fully cut.
This assortment, however, could have been left at the junkyard.
Easy, quick draw. Let the expert take a look.
It is a manifold regulator, and a broken one at that.
Thanks, old obvious. These look like coordinate markings.
Coordinate marking? Ooh, compass.
Well, take a look at this.
Is it a treasure map?
Tis some treasure map.
Idiot, you can't read.
These coordinates are in the Kaldar trinary system.
I have no record of that system.
Because the best treasures usually aren't found on maps.
There's treasure
I
there?
thought they were.
Without a doubt. You got a good eye.
Let's go check it out. You heard
Weird
Fett.
how it just ended up in a junkyard.
A lot of things.
I can go alone and take the spoils for myself. Or we go together and split it 50-50.
Please, Hunter. It could be fun.
Last time we went after treasure, it didn't go as planned.
You weren't
Fair point.
professional then. What do you say?
And what the fuck else you gonna do?
How many uncharted planets have you been to?
Too many to count. That's why I need Mel to keep track of all the legends I've chased down over the years. That's the life of a treasure hunter.
Don't you mean pirate?
I prefer liberator of ancient wonders.
Who needs
Wanna hear
labels?
about the time I found the blade of Sakata Paul?
Yes, I do.
It's an exciting story. Strap in.
Well, looks like every other uninhabited planet that they've been on.
I'm not picking up any signs of civilization whatsoever. Which makes sense, considering this land appears to have been razed and left uninhabitable.
We'd want to hide treasure here.
I mean, it's kind of the perfect spot when you think about it.
What was that? The compass just activated.
Huh.
Wait up, kid!
I guess without all the electronic interference, it suddenly works.
Well, that or, it might be tuned to a magnetic frequency or something like that. That's stronger now.
So It's a homing beacon.
Something like that, yeah.
I like Mel looks like a literal trash can.
Maybe we go around the mountain?
Or it's
Or-
telling us to go
yeah.
inside.
The Bad Batch is going through a mountain. Why are they going through a mountain?
Because they're in love.
It's a secret entrance.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Of course, there's a fucking creature waiting to get them.
These etchings are easily 1,000 years old.
Older. Much older.
Thousands of years ago, when Sigourney Weaver.
Which is always. Every pirate out there's heard the legend of Scar and Law. It traces back to the ancients.
You mean the Jedi?
No. Older.
So, what kind of treasure's in there?
The heart of the mountain. And we're going to liberate it.
And what is that exactly?
How do we get in?
It's a pattern.
Oh, it's one of those puzzles.
You need to align the symbols in the right order.
You've played this video game level, right? You know how it's done.
I mean, I could just get the walkthrough.
Psst. Cheater.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't know how stable this mountain is. Up. And they're locked inside.
Booby traps. Now it's getting interesting.
You just trapped us in here.
We're aligning the wrong symbols. Some of the symbols are glowing.
Lay the compass on my lantern.
Black light.
Now this is Gravity Falls. We're gonna see Bill on the wall. It's like that planets aligning bullshit. Huzzah!
Come on, kid. Time to go exploring.
Exploring!
My interest has suddenly peaked.
Time to save the game before we go any further.
Yep.
What exactly is the head of the mountain?
A rare crystalline stone. Some say it's the key to an ancient power. Which
Is it like a kyber crystal or something?
possibly better.
I could see it.
I have run
Or it's like the heart of Atlantis from the Lost Empire.
Phee may be on to something.
Oh boy. Time to fight a cave monster. Ah!
Ah, Vegeta, can we keep it?
No, Nappa, we are not keeping it.
Ah, but it's playing.
Well, shit.
It gonna take forever.
We're fine. But there's too much debris. We can't get through.
There are smaller side tunnels throughout. We will navigate a path and rendezvous you at the other end.
Good. Then we'll keep looking for the treasure. What? That's what we're here for. They'll be fine. Come on. Fortune awaits.
Wandering endless tunnels through an uninhabited mountain while there's a beast still hanging about. Yeah, that's gonna pan out well for them. But you need to watch where you're stepping.
This is too easy.
Yeah, exactly. Waiting for the spikes to drop. Oh,
Look.
There are more markings.
Wait.
Remember, it's the J looks like an I in Old English.
I think we need to find a way to walk across the ceiling.
My thoughts exactly.
You're
Oh,
just
what a
making this
feeling.
up as you go.
We're walking across the ceiling.
Loosen up, bandana. You're in good hands.
We have almost died 3 times already.
so it's a regular adventure.
One more and we get a free Froger.
I don't care.
Ooh. Someone's in a mood.
I'm only interested in getting us out of here in one piece.
Well, maybe you should talk to Monkey D. Luffy.
Please, even he hasn't found it after 1,000 episodes.
The compass. I can't get it.
It served its purpose. Scar Law's reclaimed it.
So, we have to navigate this death trap without it.
Good thing you have me.
Like think we make a compilation of Hunter just sighing in frustration at this point.
Something ahead is interfering with my scans.
Hunter, come in. Comms are down too.
That's not good.
It's that thing. It's in your head, Wrecker.
Huh. Oh, what do you know?
What took you so long?
Phee thinks we're getting close to the treasure.
That was lucky.
What type of puzzle is this?
Don't overthink it, Brown Eyes. Sometimes the doors. Just the door.
This is more like a vault than an actual door.
When you think about it, probably is a vault.
Huh.
Part of the mountain.
I mean, I guess it kind of looks like a kyber crystal. Don't take it off the pedestal. Rookie mistake.
Remember to bring the weighted bag.
Don't. Fucking do it. Why does everybody do that? It's like, oh, there's booby traps in this place. Let me pick the one thing off the pedestal and hope for the best. Whoa.
Demon in the sky cliche.
Is this a ship? Poor droid. He's like waddling to save her.
Run, Mel, run!
I didn't sign up for this shit. Is it like a tower?
Or a mech.
It's a fucking mech.
Looks like
I
Arceus.
suspect this is not, in fact, a treasure vault.
Then what is it?
Good question.
It's like a mechanical dinosaur. Oh shit. And it has a death laser. Wonderful. I'm guessing that's why the planet was uninhabited.
So your heart of the mountain is sort of like the heart of Defeaty.
Moving the heart of the mountain.
I guess so.
Perhaps we must return it to its proper place to deactivate it.
So I guess it's like a failsafe.
Four. Can't you find a separate kill switch or something?
Our ship's out there. If that thing destroys it, we'll be trapped on this planet.
All right, but you owe me.
That thing's still there. Ah.
You deal with that. I'll get with them.
Ah, shit. Now that I look at it, I actually have a stone stamp in that exact same style.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We're not out of this yet.
Poor Mel. Running. Oh no! Run, Mel! Oh. Poor droid. He's fucking indestructible. Yeet! And now it exits via the door. Ah!
I'm trying. Nothing is working.
Let's go!
Stop it! Hurry up, goddammit! Whew. What the? Oh, great, it has a self-destruct mode. Cause why the fuck not? Then again, that's on par for a lot of adventure stories, you know. You get to the actual, like, treasure room and stuff, and the place implodes upon itself. Well, that's a waste.
Yep.
This puts us at low for two in treasure hunting, even with a professional.
Yeah.
We did find the heart of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's
It's not what you
That's
thought.
the right attitude.
It's all about the journey, man.
Who's gonna clean that up?
At least no one can ever activate that thing again.
So what
Hopefully.
you're saying is, it's a good thing we came after all.
Sorry about Mel.
This happens all the time. That's why I keep Mel's memory stored on my ship's data bank.
That's
I have
good.
it rebuilt before we head to Vetney.
What's on Vetney?
I have a lead on a certain chapter. Very ancient.
Really?
That's
She's searching for the Holy Grail.
was belonged to the kingdom of Elwes. Lost over a millennium.
The umpteenth Indiana Jones reference we got so far.
Okay then.
That was certainly an adventure. I wasn't expecting a fucking mech to show up in this. I said at least it was unexpected in that regard, even though it was by the numbers in terms of most adventure films and stuff. Like I said, Indiana Jones references galore.
The only thing that was missing is the bad guys making them do all the traps and everything for them.
True. Or, the giant rolling rock about to crush them.
I was almost expecting that when she pulled out the heart. I mean, certainly it was something even worse than the boulder.
I just have to wonder now, what the heck was up with that thing? It's like we get to a planet that not only is uninhabited, but clearly has been decimated, which I assume was caused by that thing. But now I'm wondering, so that means whatever survived initially somehow buried that in the mountain, set up all those elaborate traps and puzzles, and then put that failsafe thing to make sure it wouldn't activate.
I don't understand. We'll take this thing and throw it far, far away so that nobody can find it, and then somebody finds it.
Like, apparently enough people knew about it that it was a legend. They just weren't specific on, what type of legend it was. Because I would think finding the thing that activates a giant death mech would definitely be worthy of legend more than the actual activation thing itself. I'm trying to wrap my head around how that thing got there, how they took it down, who left it there. There are so many questions. And you know what the worst thing of all is? I know they said that now that they've activated and wrecked it, that nobody can use it. But they left a giant smoldering husk there, which, any explorer who comes upon it will see. And not only that, but didn't the power-up of it seem awfully familiar? Like a certain giant planet-destroying weapon?
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling that's not the last we'll have seen of this thing.
No, there's no way they would just throw that in here and just leave it. That is definitely going to come into play later. It has to. Aside from being a treasure hunting episode, not much else to say about it otherwise. They show the pirate basically is a teller of tall tales apparently, but it turns out she does know what she's talking about because a lot of this is true. She's just a little vague on the specifics of certain things.
She likes to embellish.
Right, which anybody, who goes on adventures like that, they tend to do. I can understand that. I was half expecting, either there would be, a liar revealed point, or the others go through, their own thing with her, where, they initially doubt her, but then learn to trust her or something. We didn't really get any of that. Heck, even when they get split up at one point, it was kind of like a needless detour. It's like, okay, we split them up, now what? Okay, we'll have them encounter a trap, and them encounter the monster, and then they all just meet up at the point they were supposed to go anyway. Okay. Definitely padding in this. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I dislike this episode. I actually do like treasure hunting adventures. I love stuff like Indiana Jones and general stories of just going on this incredible adventure to these hidden places and encountering traps and stuff. I always think that stuff's cool. Mm-hmm. For the most part, this was by the numbers, except for at the end with the mech. That was the only real difference with this.
But I mean, yeah, ultimately, for as cliched as it is about the adventure more than what you find. Because then it's like, oh, you got stories to tell.
That's why I'm always interested to see, those certain puzzles and stuff, how they set them up, and how people figure it out and everything. I always thought that was cool. So what's the next episode?
Next episode is Tribe.
This title's getting shorter and shorter. Which I'm not complaining about, they're easier to promote that way. So I guess maybe we're going to come across a planet with a tribe. They have to go up against natives.
Yep, they've got plenty of those in the Star Wars galaxy.
Oh yeah, an abundance of them.
Yeah.
You have your native tribes that live off the land, and then they go up against a group with technology. That's usually how it goes in this.
Or maybe the Empire tries to invade a planet with a tribe, and the Bad Batch has to protect the tribe or fight with them.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Hopefully this time they actually get a win, because that was disappointing that they went through all this, nearly died several times, only to come out with nothing. And I mean, ultimately they had no choice but to relinquish the treasure, because they would have died otherwise, but hopefully maybe they'll get something. We'll see. But until next time, I'm Kat MacBerrie.
I'm Doug MacBerrie.
Mechs. Why did it have to be mechs? Snakes are bad enough, but why mechs? Why?